Hey, what's up guys? MLT Tricks here, and in today's video I'm going to be performing and then teaching you how to do this really amazing card trick that has a very powerful end effect to it, and I definitely recommend you guys incorporate this one into your routine. But before we get to that, I just want to talk about the Amazon gift card giveaway that is happening on my channel right now. So I'm giving away 3 $10 Amazon gift cards, and all you need to do in order to enter is be subscribed to the channel, drop a like on this video, and comment in the comment section below your favorite card trick or type of card trick. That's all you have to do. It's really simple, and I will be announcing the 3 winners in a video within the next week or so make sure you guys look out for that. And anyways, let's get right into this performance. Okay, so I'm going to start off this trick just by giving the cards some cuts, just so I can get the deck completely mixed up. Now at this point, with the cards mixed up, what I'm going to do is just deal the deck into exactly 2 equal piles. So I'm simply going to deal 26 cards from the top of the deck. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26, just like that. So now, once we have 2 equal piles, just like this, my spectator is going to have some decisions to make throughout this trick. So what I'm going to do is take 1 card from this pile, I'm going to turn it face up, and I'm going to take the corresponding card from this pile here and keep it face down, and my spectator can either tell me to deal the cards like this or keep the cards. And if they want to keep the cards, I'm just going to make a separate pile over here. So let's say for this first one here, they want to keep these cards. I'm going to turn this face up, and let's say, okay, the king, they want to deal this card, and what I'm going to do here is just go through the entire deck, and I'm going to speed up the video so you guys don't have to sit through me dealing down these cards. But as I'm doing this, I'm going to make it as random as possible, just like if I had a spectator here. So let's go ahead and speed up the video. Okay, so now once we are done dealing down these cards, what we're gonna do is just do a little recap of what we just did. So basically, we started off with 2 equal piles, just like this. I turned 1 card face up, and then the corresponding card face down, and my spectator had the decision of me dealing down the cards, or they decided to either keep the cards. So we have the pile of kept cards right here, and we have the cards that my spectator told me to deal right here. And what we're going to do is go through the cards that you told me to deal, and we're going to see if we got any matches. And what I mean by a match is if the cards are their soulmate. So for example, the King of Diamonds soulmate is the King of Hearts, and we're just going to go through these cards here, and we're going to see if you told me to deal any of the soulmates. So we're just going to go through the cards. We're not doing so good so far. We don't have any soulmates, but let's keep going through and see if you told me to deal any soulmates. So it's going to be pretty hard if we do, but let's just go ahead and check. Nope, 6 of clubs, 10 of clubs, not a pair of soulmates, nope. We're almost done going through the cards here. Let's see, the last pair, nope, no soulmates for the cards that you told me to deal. But remember, you told me to keep any amount of cards that you wanted to as I was dealing down the cards. So let's go ahead and check out the cards that you told me to keep. So as you can see here, we have the 5 of Diamonds and the 5 of Hearts. That's a pair of soulmates, the Jack of Clubs and the Jack of Spades, the Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Diamonds, the King of Spades and the King of Clubs. So as you can see here, all the cards that you told me to keep are somehow the soulmates of each other, just like this. So let's go through here and finish the cards. Queen of Clubs, Queen of Spades, 8 of Hearts, 8 of Diamonds, the 3 of Diamonds and the 3 of Hearts, and the Jack of Hearts and the Jack of Diamonds. So that is the card trick. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you want to learn how to do it, make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that performance, and credit to Schwarzenegger Magic for this effect. And now let's get into the tutorial. So this trick does rely on a setup, but it's not too big of a deal, and once you guys have the setup, it's quite easy to perform. And since this trick does rely on a setup, I would recommend that you guys open up your routine with this trick, and then you can lead into some impromptu tricks right after that. So that's what I recommend you guys do with this trick. And now let's get into the setup. So what you're going to do is split the deck into 2 piles, and you need to arrange these cards with their soulmates in order. So for example, I have the 5 of Diamonds, the 5 of Hearts, the Jack of Clubs, Jack of Spades, Ace of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds. You need to do this throughout the entire deck. I know this kind of seems tedious to do, but it actually doesn't take that long to create, and I definitely think it's worth it for this trick. And keep in mind here, the order of these cards does not matter. You can have them in any arrangement you want to, and I mean in any order you want to. You just need to have them correspond with their soulmates. Once again here, guys, 10 of clubs, 10 of spades is at the end, and at the beginning I have 5 of diamonds, 5 of hearts. You need to do this throughout the entire deck, and once you have done this, you're ready to move on with the setup. So keep in mind here, guys, this is still part of the setup. So you're going to square up your 2 piles of cards just like this. And from here, what you're going to need to do is just decide which packet of these cards you're going to reverse count. It really does not matter. You can choose either one. So let's say I choose this pile here. You're simply going to reverse count the cards. You're just going to go like this. You're going to go do this for the entire pile. So let's just finish it like this. And keep in mind here, it does not matter. You can choose either one of the piles to reverse count. So once you have done this, you are simply going to place the other pile just like this on top of the pile you just reverse counted. And from here, you're ready to perform the trick. This is all the setup is. And from here, you're ready to go. So you can go up to your spectator. You can do any false cuts you want to and just make it appear to them that you're mixing up the deck. But in reality, you need to keep the setup. And definitely don't do a riffle shuffle because that will, mess up the order. So what you guys can also do, this is what I did in the performance. I basically just spread out the cards like this. And you can do this and just show your spectator that all the cards in the deck are in fact different and they're, in no particular order. Because if you do this, it looks like the deck is just completely random. They're not gonna be able to see anything is suspicious because at first glance here, this deck just looks completely random. But in reality, the cards are in a specific order because you have 10 of spades, 10 of clubs, 3 of clubs, 3 of spades throughout the entire deck. So once you have done that, your spectator thinks the deck is completely, random. You're going to explain to them that you're going to first split the deck into 2 equal piles, and all you're doing here is counting from the top of the deck. You're simply going to deal off these cards, and it's really important you guys don't go like this. You need to basically reverse count these cards. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. You're just going to deal off to 26 cards. You need to split the deck in half. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26, just like this. So now that you have your 2 equal piles of cards, this is what we have here. So we basically have the cards now in their original setup just like this. So at this point, you're going to explain to your spectator that they're going to have some decisions to make throughout the trick. And you're going to explain to them that you're going to take 1 face down card from this pile. It really does not matter. You can choose either one. And then you're going to take from the other pile, you're going to turn 1 card face up. And you're going to explain to them they had the decision of either having you deal the cards like this, or they can keep the cards, and you're going to place the cards they want to keep in a separate pile just like this. This is what I did in the performance. Your spectator has completely free decisions. They can do anything they want to as you deal out the cards. So let's say here they want to deal, they want to keep. We're just going to go ahead and finish the cards just like this. And once again, you guys, I'm going to speed up the video so you don't have to sit through me dealing off these cards. So let's go ahead and speed up the video. Okay, so now we're at the end here, and all the cards, guys, that you're telling them to keep, they are the soulmates, obviously. So just make sure, it's really important while you guys are doing this, make sure you're only turning 1 card face up and you're keeping the other card face down. So you have the 2 piles just like this, and make the point to your spectator. They had basically control of everything you did there. They told you how many cards they wanted you to deal and how many cards they wanted you to keep. And you could just square up the cards they wanted to keep just like so. So once you have the 2 piles, you're going to have cards that are face up and face down. You're simply going to tell your spectator you are going to do a little recap of what you did. So you're going to take the 2 piles, you're going to turn them both face down, and you're going to explain to them that you turned 1 card face up and then you had 1 card face down. And from here, you're going to tell them you're going to turn both cards face up this time, and you're going to see if they got any matches, and you're going to explain to them what a match is. So basically, a match is the soulmates of each other. So you're going to say, okay, the soulmate to the king of clubs is the king of spades. And you're going to go through the cards here and you're going to look for any matches. And you guys will see here, if we go through all the cards, there are going to be no matches. None of these cards are going to be their soulmates because they are now in a different order, and all the soulmates are now over here. So you're just going to go through the cards. None of these guys, once again, will be soulmates. You're just going to explain to your spectator that you're going to see if they, got any matches, because that would be pretty amazing if they did. And so once you guys go through, obviously, once again, there is not going to be any matches, and you're going to explain now to your spectator that they could have, decided to keep some cards. So once you are done dealing these cards, you can just go ahead and put them off to the side. And now you're going to bring your spectator's attention back to the cards that they wanted to keep. and you can, I don't know, you can snap your fingers, wave your hand over the deck, do anything you want to, and explain to them that they decided to keep all of these soulmates in the deck. And what you're doing here, you're just simply spreading out the cards. You're going to tell them this card, the 9 of diamonds, and then you are going to reveal the face down card that is directly on top of it, and it will be the soulmates of the card. So that is basically the card trick. This one has a very powerful effect on your spectator because it just seems absolutely impossible that they somehow decided to keep all of these soulmates. And once you guys are done dealing the soulmates, just for a better visual effect, so you guys dealt down all the soulmates you showed them, you can simply just square up the cards and then spread them out like this, and it just makes for, a better visual effect, and showed them, and basically, shows your spectator that they somehow stopped on all of these soulmates. So that is essentially the card trick. It's not too difficult to perform, once you get the setup. And once again, this trick works best if you have the setup right, before you go up to your spectator, you perform this really amazing trick, and then you lead into some impromptu tricks right after that. And one more time, guys, the setup is quite simple. You have the deck split up into the soulmate arrangement. So for example, let's say 5 of diamonds, and this card is not the 5 of diamonds, but it would be if you guys are doing the setup. You need to do that all the way through, and there is no particular order for the cards that they need to be in when you do the setup. So go ahead and watch any parts of the tutorial you need to, if you need a refresher on any parts of this trick. But once again, it's not too difficult to perform. It has a very powerful effect on your spectator. So that is going to do it for this video. Once again, make sure to enter the giveaway. All you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, drop a like on this video, and comment your favorite card trick or type of card trick in the comment section below. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace out.